There we go. Start it up.
Okay,
I figured it out by pressing a lot of buttons.
Yeah, basically we just went to every possible interaction and then hit A.
Throw. Okay.
Welcome back, everyone at home. I love you guys. You're
how
the
was
best.
your day? How's your day been?
Yeah, well,
I guess it's...
how's your morning?
Yeah. Well, if you're not watching this in the morning, because you have like work or stuff?
No, they're watching as soon as it comes out.
Oh, really?
Notifications on and everything. You know it. You know
Is bug good against fighting?
I think it's neutral. I could Google it real quick.
I don't remember. I hate that our psychic type is a normal Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because it's psychic's good against fighting, but so is fighting.
Bug attacks are stronger against That's not what I wanted.
Yeah, it is.
They're weakest against fire, fighting, and flying. So they're actually super effective.
What?
That's what it said.
They're not super effective.
Oh my fucking god, Jason. Why do you even ask me to Google shit?
You just said that they're super effective when you said weak.
1 second.
They're weak to fighting. They're not super effective against fighting.
I meant fighting super effective against us.
No, fighting. Never mind.
Why do you even ask me to do things,
If
Jason?
things are not very effective against something, that doesn't mean the other one is super effective against you.
No, the way I was reading it sounded like they were super effective.
Okay, they're not.
Okay.
You're a moron.
Why'd you ask me to Google it then?
I just wanted to know if Bug was super effective against them.
Why is Bug gonna be super effective against fighting?
I don't know.
I could tell.
A Bug's super effective against psychic.
I could tell you that.
Okay, but if a bug...
Bring out Muhammad Ali and give him a mosquito.
Okay, but this thing could bug bite a fucking Alakazam and kill it, though. Okay, how does that make more sense than if a bug bit Bruce Lee or some shit?
Because when you see a bug, it gives you a psychotic episode.
I swear to God, I'll beat you to death with a bag, okay? I'm gonna find a bag, and I'm gonna hit you with it.
With a bag?
A bag. And you know what that bag's
Like
gonna be
filled with
full of?
cinder blocks?
Quarters, okay? You know how fucking hard that's gonna hurt?
Them big monies.
God, dude.
Hey, look, it's grass butthole.
X-Defend, great. Okay, speaking of quarters, I don't know why this popped in my head.
Yeah.
Did you ever have like a bag of...
No. Quarters?
Not quarters, just like coins in your car?
No.
From change? You never did that?
I kept it in the ashtray.
That makes sense.
Why did you just have a bag?
Because I just had a baggie. Hey, that ashtray. I don't have an ashtray in my car.
Every car has an ashtray that was made before 2015.
Oh, the tiny little thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing was not big enough for my coins.
How many coins you got, boy?
Okay, when I've made like 3, because I didn't, until I was 17, I didn't have a debit card, so I paid for everything in cash.
Mm-hmm.
What was I doing? Probably
I have no idea.
I think it's probably rollout. No, we're gonna do a mud slap. No, this thing's fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadow Punch should be fine.
Ghost is super effective in fighting?
No, but he was using Bide, and Bide doesn't affect us.
Oh.
So I was just trying to hurt him.
Why not just do rollout since it'll be strong?
Because I don't know if he can hurt us, and I don't want to get stuck in rollout.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Anyway, you were saying quarters?
Yeah, after... Because it was like, what, 2.5 years of me just saving all the coins?
Mm-hmm.
So I made like 2 or 3 different trips throughout those 2.5 years. The first time I think I had... Like, to the Coinstar machines.
Yeah.
To like change my quarters into... Or not just quarters, but my coins into...
Money?
Yeah, paper monies.
Like good money?
So the first time I went, I think it was like $23.
That's not bad.
The second time it was $31, and the last time was $41. I had $41 in coins in my car's console.
That's pretty nice.
I've got a ton of them in there right now. I haven't gone in forever because I started using my card for everything.
Yeah, so I have a similar thing. Every 90s kid will know that those giant crayon banks, which I still have, it's in my bedroom right now. It's basically a giant crayon. Mine's blue, and then it's hollow all the way through to the bottom, and it's about like 3 feet tall. Mm-hmm. And you just put your coins in there. I had that my entire...
I remember you having that.
Yeah. I had that my entire childhood, like as long as I can remember type long. And I cashed it when I moved out. I want to say it was like $200 in there.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, when I was a kid, I put like dollars and everything in there.
Yeah. I found like a genuine piggy bank that I had when I was like really young.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
And then I think after this, you have to talk to the girl.
Yeah, this is the stupid ass fucking shit.
Where you go back, left, whatever.
Yeah.
Just hit yes for everything.
I had like a genuine piggy bank, but it wasn't one you had to smash open because it had like a weird little thing. I still have it, but I found it like last year.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder if there's anything in this. There was like $300 in there.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm like...
Because you like put actual dollars in
I'm
there?
like a hoarder when it comes to money. Because I'm a penny pincher. I don't want my money gone. And I put apparently a fuck ton of money in there as a kid. Because I stopped using that when I was like 12.
Man,
Or no,
12-year-old you was rolling in
maybe
it.
like 13 or 14, because I think that was all my reffing money.
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
just shoved it in there.
We both ref soccer, for those who don't know.
Oh my god, dude. That was such a good day when I found that, too. It was just in my closet. I just pulled out $300. I was like, this is fantastic.
The thing with reffing is, so it's seasonal, right? Mm-hmm. And like, so you don't ref at all during the winter, unless you do indoor, but I didn't. And so in the winter, it gets a little light when you don't have another job.
Yeah.
And then you're cleaning all your stuff, and then you look in your bag and you find another like $200. You're like, hell yeah.
Best feeling in the world. It's fantastic.
Like everyone at home knows the feeling of just finding forgotten money, but when you find 200 forgotten money,
Yeah, it's like when you reach into your pocket and you'd accidentally washed like a $5 bill.
Yeah.
It's like that times 10. It's great.
And at first you're like, oh yeah, I can finally like not be poor, but then you're like, but I could also buy a computer.
Exactly. I hate it. Although I will say, like, the past like year, I've gotten more, I don't know, not as restrictive with my money.
Yeah.
Because I've kind of, I don't know if it's a maturity thing or whatnot, because most people would be like, as you mature, you spend less money.
I don't know how true that is, but yeah.
But
I've heard it, yeah.
Money is meant to be spent, right?
I agree.
So I keep enough to like live comfortably. Mm-hmm. But like if I want something, I used to ignore that I wanted it if it was over like a certain price. But that certain price is like much higher nowadays.
I got you.
Because I know I can go get a job.
Because you have more money now.
I can get a job. I can get it back. It's all on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. If you want something and you know you can buy it without having serious consequences to yourself, I'm just like, fuck it, I'll get it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
That was my mom's thing. So my stepdad, he was super like, no, with my own money when I was a kid, not older. So when I wanted to buy something, I get in these phases where I really get obsessed with one thing until I can buy it.
I know, and it's hilarious.
Yeah. So anytime that would happen, my stepdad would be like, no, you're not going to just buy this thing.
It's great now that you have a real job, too.
Yeah.
Because Tristan will be like, man, I got a good amount of money in my bank. And then he gets obsessed with something, and he's like, it's gone.
Yeah. Back in the day, it used to be like $20 to buy a toy. Now it's like $1,000 to buy, I don't know, some sort of technology or a new TV.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Tristan has a 3D printer for no fucking reason.
I don't even use it anymore.
Yeah. He just wanted one.
But so my stepdad, he would always be like, no, you're not going to spend money on this thing that you don't need. But my mom, on the other hand, and she's a super penny pincher, so I'm surprised she took this stance. But my mom would be like, well, it's his money, he gets to pick where it goes. But she'd always give me that look like,
yeah,
however,
well, it's like that also means like if you want something else,
yeah.
See, I think that's what as a kid I was looking for. Mm-hmm. If I wanted something, I was like, what if I want something else more?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because as a kid, all the money you get is given to you. Mm-hmm. And I remember the first time I ever spent money that I'd actually earned.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get money for chores. I did so many chores, never got paid for chores. I didn't get an allowance.
Yeah.
No one gave me an allowance. So I finally, after my friends told me for like years, they're like, yeah, I get an allowance for doing shit. I was like, I made an Excel spreadsheet on my mom's computer and I printed it out and I went, I want to get paid for chores. I made like a quarter doing everything, but I worked my way up to $5 at one point.
Yeah.
And then we were in, I don't remember where we were.
And man, you're not to say too much, but your mom, she wasn't exactly like hurting for money, so she was like,
at the time she was rolling in that shit.
So she was like, I'm not giving the kids shit.
Nowadays, not so much, but like back then, the economy was bad, but mama's was good.
Yeah. So our family, both my mom and his mom, work in the foreclosure area.
Yeah.
So back when 2009 hit, everyone else was sucking, but our family was like, hell yeah.
Mama was getting daily checks for like plus $1,000.
Oh my goodness, can you imagine?
But yeah, so the first time we went to like, I think it was like a Joann Fabric or some shit.
Yeah.
But when I was there, like the week before with my dad.
Are you about to say you bought those little balls that grew in water?
No.
Okay.
When I was there like the week before with my dad, I saw something on the shelf. It was one of those things right by the counter.
Yeah.
That are like there for you to buy.
I got you.
It was a teddy bear that was real, real small, but it had a Spider-Man costume on it. And I had just seen the first Spider-Man. I was like, fuck yes. We went back there a week later. I remember it was a Monday at 3:38 p.m. was when I bought that thing.
Jesus Christ.
I loved that thing. I still have it.
Jason, okay, I know none of you could see this, but as Jason was saying, I love that thing, I still have it, he stared at me with the corner of his eye. He didn't even look at me. He just like with menace. He was like, I love that thing.
I fucking love it. I still have a lot of my stuffed animals because I have attachment issues when it comes to those things.
I still have all of them. They're in a box, but I still have all of them.
I've had a Mickey Mouse.
Oh, I know.
Since I was 1 year old.
Oh, no, I know. I remember your Mickey
I haven't
Mouse.
slept with it in a while, but like, it's only a year younger than me.
Yeah. I don't even know how it's still a thing. Your mom had to replace that thing at some point.
I have two of them.
Is that okay?
One of them is at Dad's house, but it's dirty, but it was never destroyed or anything because I treat my shit kindly.
Yeah.
And also, I have a lot of toys that we just donated them when we moved.
Mm-hmm.
I'd get donated them to like the people that like go to the hospitals with the kids.
Yeah, like Toys for Tots, I think it is.
Kind of thing, yeah. When the kids can't like go out for Christmas or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I donated it to there because I had a bunch of toys, stuffed animals I didn't use anymore, and I think 90% of the toys were still in the box. And it was from like, this was last year. The toys, some of them were like from 2006 or 7, still in the box because when I get a cool toy, I don't want to ruin it. So it stays in the box.
Yeah.
I've learned not to do that as much, but I still have problems taking things out and playing with them.
See, I don't have problems with taking things out and playing with them. My thing is separation. Like, okay, this is kind of off topic, but I know I'm going to forget. But I was thinking about this earlier today. Do you ever get like an unneeded attachment to either like a stuffed animal or an inanimate
Just a random shit
object? Like at work, the other day at work, I work in an office environment. I felt bad for my pen.
Right?
Briefly, because I'm like, this pen has been stuck here for 2+ years at an office its entire life. And it's a pen. Why did I feel bad for a pen, even briefly?
I get attached to cars on the highway. If they follow me for long enough and I notice it,
yeah.
like, because we were on a road trip a couple years ago. This is when I like first started driving. Mom was like, this will be a good experience for you because we were going to like Tennessee or something for like a weekend thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, why don't you drive for a bit? I was like, okay, I'll drive for a bit. And this dude was behind me the entire time. And he got in front of me a couple times and I was following him. But he was there for the whole 2 hours I was driving.
Yeah.
And I got so attached to him that when he got off that exit, it like emotionally damaged me.
You know, talking about that, on a trip to...
Psycho cut? Fucking hell.
What is that?
It's another psychic
That
move.
sounds like something that would put someone in an asylum.
Yeah, I know, right? It sounds good.
But, this is where they steal the head.
Yeah. I'd love to steal some head right now.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
What the fuck was that statement?
I'm in slap happy mode.
Anyway, so on a similar trip to Gatlinburg, which is also in Tennessee, for those who don't know.
Rich. From the amount of vacations we take, we're not.
We're not.
Our parents are just really good at saving money.
Yeah.
And we live bare bones the rest of our lives.
My mom, she worked the same job for the past 21 years. And
Jesus, dude.
She doesn't make bad money, but she doesn't make great money. So she wants to do a vacation every year. That's her thing. And so
same. Just
she saves up
they
all
want to get
year.
out of there.
Well, I don't live with them anymore, but
no,
we used to eat like
they want to get out of that environment.
Yeah. But we used to eat like hamburger helper, macaroni and cheese.
Oh my god, all the time,
every day, because those boxes are $1 each and feed the whole family.
I will say though that like 2009 to like 2011, we were eating good and going on vacation.
I bet you were. Right after the recession,
Mama was rolling in that. Oh, we should save.
Yeah, probably.
But like, I remember because we were young enough at that point to where we had to go everywhere with Mom. And because it's REOs, she had to go to the houses.
Yeah.
And she was using the car I drive now. That's where like 100 and something thousand miles came on it. I think I've put like 40 on it myself, 40,000.
Man.
But like, goddamn, that thing's been through a lot. It's 2008. So it's been through a lot. But I remember being in the car for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
And I became my mom's assistant. So, like, if she needed a text, she'd hand me the phone. I learned how to text very young. And it was on one of those shitty flip phones. So I was pressing all the fucking keys a million times.
Yeah.
Hated that. Because she texted long messages. I'm like, just call them, please.
Which I'm surprised, because, like, her generation is the generation that calls everybody and doesn't text.
Yeah. And I think, like, our generation texts all the time, right?
Yeah, our generation actually statistically has been proven to dislike phone calls, which I agree with because I hate phone calls.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, if I need someone's attention, I'll call you.
Oh yeah, like I'll do it if I have to. Which is funny though, because my my generation on top of just not liking phone
Yeah,
calls.
Tristan's like a millennial, like barely.
I'm like millennial mixed with whatever's after a millennial.
Yeah, and I'm like right on the cusp of Gen Z as well.
Yeah. But
So we say the same generation, which is like pretty much yeah.
yeah.
Because we're only what 6 years.
We're only 6 years apart.
Yeah.
So even if it's a blend
Only
of
6
things.
years. That's how so many predators go into jail.
But the oh my god, Jason. But so the funny part is like
You're the machine.
on top of my generation not liking phone calls, I have like anxiety with phone calls.
Oh, same.
But the funny part is I worked in a call center for a year and like 2 months.
And that's the job I'm going for now.
That's all you work at is just taking phone calls all day.
I will say though, if I can like, I know it sounds like super cheesy, but like if you hype yourself up before a phone call, it's not like get in the mirror and like you can do it kind of
Yeah,
shit.
you
But
just
I'm like,
sort of like play your lines out in your head real quick.
yeah, I can make phone calls so confidently.
Well,
but I'm telling you, dude, the hardest thing in the world as an actual like adult now is setting up my own doctor's appointments. I
just
hate
ignore it and hope I don't die.
Exactly. But now they're calling me because I haven't been there in so long. They call me once a week now.
Ignore it.
I need to get like one more shot because there's like a series of 3 shots.
Yeah.
I need the last one.
I got you.
I needed that for my
Immunization.
There it is.
I
For
think-
the records for college. But I'm not going to college anymore, so
So now you don't gotta do it.
yeah. But I think I still need it, or if I wait too long, I'll have to actually pay. I also need to go to a new doctor because the one I go to, you have to stop at 21, but like you go
Yeah.
into the rooms and it's like the wallpaper and shit's all like Disney characters.
Oh yeah.
It's a very childlike doctors.
Pediatrician is what you said.
Yeah. My bad. I forgot the word.
I have not gotten a normal doctor since my pediatrician.
Are you serious?
I'm
When was the last time you
24.
went to the doctor?
Long time ago. Actually, I went to my doctor when I tore my ACL, which would have been at 20, right after high school. What would that be, 20?
19, 20?
I haven't been to the doctor since I was 19 or 20
You
years
ever
old.
been to the hospital?
Nah, I haven't been to the hospital. No, I was at the hospital once because I had a migraine that was so bad I couldn't drink water and I was dehydrated.
Oh, Jesus, dude. I hate migraines. By the way, can we just say that? God, why'd you make migraines? Okay?
I mean, he made
idea.
He made our grains so that way we could eat bread.
Hate migraines. Fuck migraines. I had a migraine so bad, it was like a week ago, actually,
Yeah.
where I sleep with a box fan on because it gets hot in my room
Why a
during the
box fan though? They're so loud.
Because I got used to the sound.
Okay.
But that's where this is going, right? My head hurts so bad that not only did the light hurt, but my box fan on the lowest fucking setting, the noise hurt my head. So I'm sitting there in my bed with the pillow over my eyes so that I can't, because the light's coming in at this point, because I've been up for hours because my head hurt so bad I couldn't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Just sweating my ass off. Okay? Your boy was sitting in a puddle of sweat. It was a bad time.
Yeah.
I hate migraines so much.
Migraines are the worst. And one thing
I had one in Disney that one time too.
you did, one thing that gets on my nerves a little bit, it's like a pet peeve. It's not super, like I don't get upset about it, but is when people have a headache and they call it a migraine.
Oh my god, yeah, because you don't know what a migraine is until you've actually had one.
Yeah.
It's something that will literally incapacitate you for a while.
Yes. It's like a concussion. Like you don't want to see any light.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
You can barely function.
That's why I'm so. I think I've probably had like a low level concussion just from soccer.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've had like headaches for like 2-3 weeks on end, but then it just kind of like goes away.
Yeah.
But it's not like bad enough for me to like go out and like.
Do you think head
Fix it?
balls? Do you think head balls give you minor concussions, but they're so minor that no one's done a study on it to notice?
If you hit it in the wrong spot on your head, probably.
Because think about it, like
Because they tell you what, hit it on your forehead.
yeah,
But I've taken a lot on the top of my head on
yeah, because
accident.
you got to get to
And
it.
it fucking hurts. If it hits you in the wrong spot, dude, it kills. Mm-hmm. You're okay. Okay, I gotta like play while I do this.
Yeah.
There was one game, my sophomore year. I hadn't shown up to practice for like 2 days in a row because I've. Okay, sorry about that. The audio stopped for some reason. We caught it really quickly though, so hopefully it won't show up too much
Yeah.
in the post edit. But anyway, I was about to say like there's one game. I hadn't shown up to practice for a couple days because I was really sick, so I was playing JV, and the other team didn't have enough players to field a JV team, so the varsity guys were also playing JV, and by like high school rules, you're only allowed to play 3 halves of a game.
Which is dumb.
Yes, very dumb. It makes a little bit
It
of
makes
sense.
some sense. I get it because you don't want the one player to beat everyone.
Right. But when you don't have enough players to field a team, in that sense, they should be able to play full.
Yeah.
But anyway, we only played one half of the JV game. But I remember, it was during the varsity game because I was in for like 2 minutes during varsity because he's like, all right, come on.
Yeah.
Because everyone else was getting tired. I didn't take too much damage, right? No. So he put me in. I scored within those 2 minutes I was in. But I remember I did a sliding tackle. And then as I got up, someone like full on shouldered me in the chest, so I went down again. I didn't like phase me too much. But as I was getting up, our goalie, we were beating these guys real bad. If you couldn't tell, because the fact they didn't have a fucking enough for, a JV team. They weren't great.
Yeah.
But our goalie, who has a cannon for a leg, was playing up with me. So I turn my head as I'm getting up, right? And he blasts the ball. We're about maybe 8 inches apart. Hit his foot in my face.
Yeah.
And he blasts the ball right into my face.
Oh my god.
And that's when I scored. It went straight up. First of all, I had so much adrenaline because I was like running my ass off because I hadn't been in the whole game, and I was like pissed off. Because like some of the people that were playing instead of me, like, yeah, I get it. I wasn't there. But they were shit. Okay? They shouldn't have been playing. But so I was like running hard. I didn't even fucking feel it. Half my face went numb.
For all the people at home who haven't played soccer, even on a well-inflated ball, it still feels like a rock from that close.
It hurts. I felt it afterwards. But right away, because it knocked me down again, obviously.
Yeah.
So I just got right up because it flew up in the air, like super high. At the time, I didn't realize it. Couldn't see out of my left eye. Because like it had knocked my fucking vision blurry. Because it
knocked
hit
your retina out of place.
It hit like right on like the side of my nose, my eye, and my face. Swollen up pretty bad later on.
Oh,
but
so
like
you got like the stars in your vision and all that?
Yeah. But so it went up super high. I looked up at it and I'm like, where is it compared to me? Because like now my depth perception's fucked.
You're like,
so I'm just like
bigger now.
So I went, fuck it. And I just like moved a little bit and I somehow brought it down with my chest, dribbled around 2 people, and scored upper 90 with my left foot. First of all, I'm right-footed. My left, god awful, okay? Better aim, I will say that.
Yeah.
No power. I don't have foot skills. I'm a defender. How did I get around those 2 people? No one knows.
It was the power of adrenaline.
Yeah. I mean, I was faster than them by a little bit, but not enough to where I should have out-dribbled them. And that was one of the most beautiful shots I've had in my life, okay? And then the next game, I was starting fucking striker. I never played striker in my life. He saw that once, and he's like, that motherfucker just took a ball to the face and then scored off of it. Put him on the front line.
You know what? As a matter of fact, let's not fuck with that kid anymore.
Yeah.
But it's funny that you say your like one of your best shots in all of your life. I'm gonna pause this real quick because I want to show you. It's not even playing. Okay. Let me show you this real quick.
Should I keep playing? Are we ending the episode?
Well, I'm going to put this in, but I'm going to pull it up first, so I'm pausing.
Okay.
Pull it up.
So I'm just going to run around in circles.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to see what encounters we could have gotten if we waited till over here. Okay. Zangoose. I don't like Zangoose.
This is by far my best shot I've ever taken.
Oh, I remember this. Was this on your Instagram?
Yeah, it was.
Dude, this shit was nasty.
And it was because someone told me to put it in the upper 90 with a curve.
I'm going to be honest with you, right? I've had shots that were on goal before. Never in my life did I learn how to curve a ball.
And I can put this in the episode because my face doesn't show it.
You might want to change your profile pic.
Well, I'm going to put the actual
Oh, okay. He did it in the fucking brace for his ACL too,
Yeah,
which is even cooler.
Yeah, fucking did. You know it. I was a god at soccer.
Also, Sol almost just died there, and neither of us were paying
Wait.
attention.
Sol almost died?
Look at it.
Jesus Christ.
He got crit from like 50.
Well, he was at 48. I remember.
Still, it did 30 damage. It hurt like a bitch.
Oh, goodness. That was scary.
Well,
as
it
soon as
wasn't.
you said
It
that-
wasn't.
No,
Neither of us cared.
No, as soon as you said that and I saw the yellow, I was like, oh, God.
Neither of us were like, oh, man, you should probably pay
You
attention.
never give me good news when it comes to, hey, look at this.
Yeah, my bad. I want to see what Psycho Cut looks like.
One of these times I want you to say, hey, look at this, and it's like, legendary encounter.
That's because half the time, you guys don't realize it because you're not sitting here with me, right? But Tristan does not watch me play, ever.
Okay, I watch you play, but I don't really, like, pay attention to what's happening. I just watch, like, the sprites bounce around.
Yeah. God.
Anyway, with that, we will see you guys.
Is Hidden Power good?
I believe it is pretty good. If I had it on a Pokemon before and I remember it being good,
It changes depending on who's using it. I'll just get rid of protect. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna test it out between episodes. We'll see you later.
We'll see you guys in the next episode. If you liked it, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Hey, drop a comment because I like responding to them.
Yeah, and then he's gonna respond in more comments that he wrote himself. Anyway, bye.
Peace.